Hi, I'm Sarah Loyer, Associate Curator at the Broad in downtown Los Angeles, and today I'm going to talk about an artwork by Keith Haring. Haring moved to New York in the fall of 1978 at the age of 20 to attend art school at SVA. He quickly came to believe that it is the viewer's experience, not the artist's intention, that determines the meaning of art. In this belief, he valued a diversity of opinions and thoughts about his work. He kept a journal, and in December 1978 he wrote, "To define my art is to destroy the purpose of it. Nobody knows what the ultimate meaning of my work is because there is none." This philosophy, that there is no fixed meaning in art, and that art is inherently social, translated to an egalitarian approach to art where Haring always worked with the public in mind, whether he was making subway drawings, murals, or paintings. He also lived his life with these values, participating in the downtown club scene, incorporating his art into these spaces, and frequently working collaboratively. This tarp painting from 1984 aggressively critiques the excesses of capitalism. Haring's use of tarps instead of stretched canvas was a way of skirting high art materials. The overtired pig spews money green vomit made of the machinery of production, acceleration, and increase. Clocks, phones, computers, televisions. The pig is suckled by little men born out of its own vomit. The image is cyclical, like a Ouroboros, a snake eating its own tail, but reads less like a symbol of infinite wholeness and more like a sick, out-of-control cycle with no way out. The pig's pink head is filled with lines that look almost brain-like. The black lines around the figure make it look like it's shaking, and with its bloodshot eyes, as if it's had way too much coffee to keep up its forced production. This painting points to a specific American capitalism, both because of the money green spew and because of the pig's star-spangled red, white, and blue eyes. By 1984, when Haring made this work, he had already risen to fame and gained commercial success, which happened very quickly in the early 1980s. He was known early on for his subway drawings, made with chalk on black paper that covered old advertisements in New York's subways, as well as his murals, which were often unsolicited. But a couple of years later, in 1986, he chose to stop the subway drawings, mainly because they were being stolen almost as quickly as he was making them, which defeated their purpose of being artworks made for the public in public space. That same year, he opened the Pop Shop on Lafayette Street in downtown New York, which has sometimes been mischaracterized as an embracing of capitalism. After all, it was a store that sold merchandise. But in fact, it aligned with the approach he took with the subway drawings and public murals, and with the sentiment of socio-political criticism evident in his tarp paintings. He started the Pop Shop so that his artwork could reach the public in an accessible way. What I find so compelling about Haring's work today, and this tarp painting specifically, is how he was able to both work within the structures of the art world while simultaneously challenging them and stretching them to be more inclusive. I think this painting gets at that. I can't decide if it's defeatist or optimistic in attitude, but ultimately it makes me ask where our choices lay in systems of production. If we have to play the role of the sickly pig or of the little suckling people, or if there's another option, a more radical way.